So guys, if you're looking for a build that's like tanky and then fast, high DPS, and then can tackle all content, yes, you came to the right place. Blade Blast Raider can basically tackle all content. So I'll be going over a few things about Blade Blast Raider. First will be leveling, then second will be the links for Blade Blast, then third will be gears, the gears for Blade Fall and Blade Blast, then lastly is skill tree. So first, leveling. Very easy, just grab Caustic Arrow and Pierce, level 1. So from level 1 to 11, you'll be using Caustic Arrow, Pierce, and Mirage Archer. Then after that, early game you just grab Dash, then after Brutus, grab Smoke Mine. Then Smoke Mine you're good all the way until maybe Blood Aqueducts or Act 10. So from level 12 onwards, you'll be using Toxic Rain as well. So basically you'll be having two skills, two active skills. Caustic Arrow, actually two attack skills. So Caustic Arrow and Toxic Rain. So for Caustic Arrow, actually if once I get Toxic Rain, I will slot in my Mirage Archer to Toxic Rain. So my links will be Toxic Rain, Mirage Archer, Void Manipulation, and Vicious Projectile. Then for Caustic Arrow, like from level 1 to 11, we'll be using Caustic Arrow, Pierce, and Mirage Archer. The Mirage Archer basically gets transferred to Toxic Rain. So if you have a falling, like two fallings, you'll be using Caustic Arrow, Pierce, Void Manipulation, and Vicious Projectile. Vicious Projectile, you'll be getting it at level 18, Act 2. So once you reach Act 8, just do the Lily quest, then buy Archmage and Blade Blast from her and level them. Just put in your offhand, no, not offhand, your second weapon, as in the secondary, the swap, and then you just level them there, because these two are actually your main damage, you know. All your damage basically comes from Archmage, so you basically need to get Archmage as high as possible, the level. Blade Blast, same thing. So while you're leveling as Caustic Arrow and Toxic Rain, you'll need a lot of green sockets, a lot. So I would recommend you to pick up all Dex or Dex in or Dex strength base gears, you know, rares. But if you're really struggling on resistance, you can pick up these base types, blue items, magic items. But ideally I would not waste any time picking up any magic items. Just it's better to just pick up all rares that are Dex in or Dex strength. Enough said. So once you reach like maybe, let's see, Act 7 or Act 8, I think Act 8. Once you reach Act 8, like level 51 zones, as long as the zone level is level 51, you need to start picking up all rare wands and scepters, and then you identify them. What we're looking for is the 100 plus max mana mod. I think it's a tier 5 mod somewhere, yeah. So once you get 2 wands or scepters with this mod, you're actually good to swap to Blade Blast already. But I will still not swap to Blade Blast. Like, even if I find this at level 51, no, don't swap. Ideally, you want to swap to Blade Blast at maybe Act 10 or Act 9 Blood Aqueducts or level 63. This is because you need a lot of skill points to spec into all the mana nodes. So next would be links for Blade Blast. So once you transition, you need a lot of blue sockets. So from here onwards, you need a lot of Dex and in base gears. A lot. Actually, not a lot. You need all. All your gears ideally needs to be Dex and in. So for my Blade Blast links, the most important link would be Archmage, followed by Intensify or Increase Area Effect. For me personally, I prefer Increase Area Effect because it's more consistent. Intensify is, yeah, it increases your damage but reduces the AoE, and I just don't feel comfortable using Intensify. So actually it's up to you. So the fourth link would be Control Destruction, fifth link Elemental Focus, and then the final link Lightning Penetration. Next would be Bladefall. Bladefall, you will need at least a 3 link for Bladefall. Bladefall will be linked to Spell Cascade and Unleash. The fourth link is up to you. You can choose Conk Effect or Faster Casting. Obviously I prefer Conk Effect. And then the third link would be Vigilant Strike. That one I will link it with Fortify and Ancestral Call for longer Fortify duration and higher chance of me hitting someone to get the Fortify effect. Because if you just Vigilant Strike the air, you're not gonna get Fortify effect. So fourth one would be Arcane Cloak. This is another big defensive layer. So Arcane Cloak, I will link it with Arcane Surge, increased duration and second wind, so that when my Arcane Cloak is up, it's up for a very long time. Because when Arcane Cloak is up, you actually gain additional damage, which is good. And if it's up, there's also Arcane Cloak to absorb some damage for you, so also good. And second wind increases the recovery rate for Arcane Cloak, so it cooldowns faster, reduces the downtime of Arcane Cloak. So my fifth one would be Flame Dash, linked with Smoke Mine and second wind and Sigil of Power. But I don't know, Sigil of Power is really optional, because I don't really use Sigil of Power. Like even in ultimatums, I don't really use Sigil of Power because I'll be running around most of the time. But dude, who cares about ultimatum? It's not gonna go to 3.15. But maybe 3.15 is gonna be something similar like ultimatums. Who knows? I don't know. And okay, my last link. Going back to links. My last gem links will be Arcanist Brand, linked with Conductivity and Cold Snap. I either Cold Snap or Wave of Conviction, but I don't think Wave of Conviction is any use, since like in the skill tree, Avatar of the Veil, my Raiders, the Raiders Ascendancy, that skill already gives like elemental exposure, so it's up to you. So next would be my gears. First, weapons. So weapons, you can actually just use the wands that you pick up from like transitioning all the way until Maven, no problem. You can use that wand all the way until Maven, no problem at all. But still, I would prefer like getting maybe a Void Scepter. Yes, best is if you use a scepter. It gives a lot of elemental damage. And then easy, you just pick up 2 like scepters that are like eye level 81 and above. That will give you a chance to roll the tier 1 max mana. So if you roll tier 1 max mana, good. And if you roll increased lightning damage, good. If you roll increased spell damage, good. Increased mana regeneration, good. So ideally I want 2 scepters. I want to hold 2 scepters for maximum damage. But if you're not feeling comfortable, you want a little bit more defense, you can run a shield. Dex in or Dex shield. So for the shield, you basically want mana, resistance and life. Yes. But if you're good on resistance, prioritize life before resistance. Next will be helmet. Helmet, same thing. I want a Dex or Dex in base. Then mods are the same. You prioritize mana first. Then resistance and life, this one, the prioritization will depends. If you're good on rest, you prioritize life. If you're low on rest, then prioritize resistance first before life. So for your mana, actually this applies to all your gears. For mana, you want to have the mana mod. The value of the mana mod should be more than what you have in the crafting bench. For example, helmet I can craft like 50 mana from crafting bench. So ideally I don't want any helmet that has already a mana mod in there that's like maybe 40, 30 or 20 mana. That's too low. It needs to be at least 50. So for helmet, like even if you don't have the mana mod, if you have an open prefix, that's also good. That's also good enough. Like life, rest, and then open prefix, good. Get that, just buy it. It won't cost much at the start of the league, like probably 1 to 5C or 10C. Then once you kill like Cyrus, like Awakening 5 Cyrus, and then if he drops a Crown of Inward Eye, good, use it. Of course the Crown of Inward Eye needs to have at least like 18% max life mana ES. Then only it will be good. So next will be body armor, same thing. I want a dex or dex in base. Same, mana, rest, life. It's basically the same as the helmet. So, but body armor, there's one thing. If you have the currency, and also you're good on the resistance, go for Cloak of Defiance. Cloak of Defiance is a banger, man. It's a banger. You can't fight that. You can't fight the item. The item is too good. Then for body armor, ideally you want the Harvest Craft. Like, quality gives maximum mana. And once you get that, put Helock in... what do you call that? Helock in 45. Max Helock's level. Max his rank. And then kill Katarina. And then you craft the body armor. It should give you above 20% quality, which is good. So next would be my amulet. Ideally I want a blue pearl amulet. That's the best. So blue pearl amulet, I will prioritize having mana, then mana regen rate, and then resistance and life. A good alternative is Aziri's Foible. If you're good on rest. If you're good on resistance, go for Aziri's Foible. Then for anointment, go for Mind Drinker. Next will be ring. Ring is actually up to you. Ring, you want either a Poa ring or Cerulean ring. Yes, Poa ring gives like flat max mana, while Cerulean ring gives percentage max mana. So it's actually up to you. I prefer flat. So same thing. This one you're looking for mana regenerate, resistance, and life. So all these gears are actually, what you're looking for in the gears are actually all the same, like mana rest, life, mana regenerate. So but ring, that's one thing. If you're good on resistance as well, go for Essence Worm. And then slot in Wrath. And once you slot in Wrath, take the Supreme Ego Node in the skill tree. Whew, your damage will skyrocket, man. Your damage will skyrocket. Next, Glove. Glove, same thing. Mana, rest, life. And then Dex or Dex in base. Same. So Boots. Next will be Boots. Boots also same thing. Dex or Dex in base. But Boots, in addition to mana, rest, life, you want movement speed first. You need to prioritize movement speed first. 30%. At least 30%. I won't accept anything lower than 30%. Unless the boots is a hunter boots with tailwind and elusive. That's another topic to discuss, For now, these gears that I mentioned, is enough to kill Maven, you know. Enough, more than enough to kill Maven. You don't need to overkill Maven. No, there's no need to do that. So next would be my belt. Ideally I want a Stygian Rise, you know. But cloth belt would be nice because it's the stun and block recovery. And then leather belt, nice as well. The strength belt is also nice because this build struggles with strength, but Stygian Wise is the best. So for belt, same thing, you're looking for mana, rest, resistance and life. And then for the jewels, like any jewel, it doesn't matter, Murderous Eye, Searching Eye or Hypnotic Eye, I don't care, or Ghastly, as long as it has max mana, life, I'm good. You know, if it has, no, as long as it has mana, I'm good. If it has mana and life, also good. If it has mana, life and resistance, oh, best. So alternative for jewel would be Clear Mind, Watcher's Eye and Unnatural Instinct, but these three are just, I predict their prices are not going to be good in the next league. It's not going to be good in 3.15. It's going to be really expensive. Clear Mind, something that's like, I don't know, Clear Mind should be cheap, but my prediction is it's going to be expensive because this build is just crazy, man. You can tackle all content quickly. You know, within the first week you can kill Maven, easy to gear, and then tackles all content. Like, what more can I ask for in a build, man? And then my prediction is this build, I don't think it will get nerfed hard. Raider will not get nerfed, but maybe Blade Blast might get nerfed a little bit, but it'll still be viable. It will still be viable, it will not be dead. So lastly, I'll go over the skill tree. So for skill tree, let me open up. Okay, here it is, POB. So we want Ranger, Raider. So skill tree, what will you take first? Rapid Assault first. Why? Permanent Onslaught. Like, what more can you ask for? Like, if you take this in like maybe Act 3, Act 4, like the first Ascendancy they'll take, oh, you basically fly through the rest of the acts very fast. So second Ascendancy is Quartz Infusion, Permanent Phasing, oh, also good. And then you have Dodge, 15%, still good. You know, like then you don't have to worry about, oh no, this enemy is blocking me, what should I do? I can't go through the door. Yeah, just walk through them. You know, just walk through the enemy. So third one, Merc Lab, Avatar of the Veil. Since you're like permanent phase here, you'll be immune to elemental elements, which is big. It's big. You don't have to roll like freeze immunity, or you don't have to worry about getting ignite to death, or you don't have to worry about getting what else? Oh, the shock. You can run shock maps, you know. Oh, shock ground, 50% extra damage, no problem. I won't get shock. So, and then last, I'll just take Avatar of Chase for more speed, you know, more speed. So let's go over the skill tree. So for leveling, while leveling, this is what I will go for. Bam, 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 and then take Wind Dancer first. So once I take Wind Dancer, I'll go here, then go here, then go here, and up, down. Then after that, I will travel towards the witch area. Like, just fly towards the witch area. Take this. Then now come here. Take this. Take this. Okay, then take all the life nodes. Take all the life nodes. So here you're like level 49. Still good. Still good. So I will take this, and I will take this because I'm running Steel Skin. I'll be running Steel Skin, putting on my left click, so that I will avoid getting one-shotted. So right now I'm level 53, still not enough. So by now I will probably take like Mind Over Matter already, because I don't need much mana for Caustic Arrow and Toxic Rain. So this will actually help me out in surviving, even if I'm using Caustic Rain or Caustic Arrow and Toxic Rain, no problem. Then you take this. No, don't take Blast Raiders. Come here, take Cruel Preparation. Yeah, actually take Blast Raiders, it's good. Then you can take this. Once you get any like good jewels, take this. Then now you're like level 64. So like I said, like just now, level around 63, 64, act 9. If you plan to start specking out, you can already start specking out from here. Take this away. Then take the dodge nodes, take this away as well. Take the mana nodes, take this one away. Take the mana nodes, take mana nodes, take them all. Take all the mana nodes, all. Take them all. And then bam, 71. I mean, that's too much, so probably around here. You probably won't get this. You probably won't get this as well. Hold on, let me take this out. So yeah, there you go, 61. So from here onwards, you can actually run Blade 4, Blade Blast already. Then it's just the standard tree after that, Take this, all the way towards endgame. You can just take this. Then here you're actually done with this tree. So Supreme Ego is here. If you have Essence Worm, take this. If you don't have Essence Worm, don't. Take this. You don't care about HP because it's soft core, I don't care. Take this huge boost in damage since I don't crit much. Then you come towards here, Arcane Capacitor, so you're like 87. So once you reach this point, you have two options. One, Divine Judgment, or focus more on defense. Defense. You can take more life, and bam, you're 94, you're good. But it's soft core, so obviously you go for this. More mana equals to more damage, but 50% is huge here. So if you want more damage, then bam, there you go, 94. You get a huge increase in damage. It's 50%, man. 50. It's not a small amount. So Clear Mind, you can actually slot in anywhere. Here, it doesn't matter. Like, you don't need much like jewel sockets. 3 will do. One here, so 2, and then another one in your Stygian wise, 3. Good enough. So that is all. That is all for this build guide. Yeah, so I hope you guys will play this build. Like, come on, make Raider strong, man. The reason why they will not buff Raider is because, I mean, not buff, like they will not nerf Raider is because like it's the #1 plate in hardcore, but in softcore Raider is nowhere to be seen. So why nerf a build? No, I mean, why nerf an ascendancy that there's like there's not the most played. So yeah, this build definitely be safe to play, So I can't wait for 3.15 to come. Come on, quick. And I can't wait to play Blade Blast Raider again. It has been fun in the Gauntlet, and also it has been fun in ultimatums. Like, I can just complete all my ultimatum without even looking at the reward. Click, hit next, and then complete. And the Trimasters are complaining, oh, what is this torture? It's just fun, man. Like, how can you keep winning? Oh yeah. If you play this build, you experience the thrill of winning your whole life. Nah, I'm just kidding, man. Just kidding. Just have fun, man. Just have fun. PoE is all about just having fun. So, bye. Bye, guys. Bye.
Death will not be an escape. Scurry! Scurry! My collection is complete. Stand still. A cascade of pain. Stand still. Stand still. This will not be an escape. Scurry! Scurry! Stand still.
My mana is gone.
A cascade of pain.
The living toy must enjoy our contests, for it continues to play. You and I should do this again soon.
Children are capricious, Nomad. Be warned. The memory of your sting will fade soon enough, and so too will her contrition.